Happy 2025. Welcome back to my channel. And today I have a very special guest. Her name is Miranda Hale. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Yes, so Miranda is a fitness and wellness coach, and she's been doing that for over 10 years. So as we start the year, I'm sure everyone's kind of coming up with goals for 2025 and kind of planning what the year is going to look like. So Miranda, as an expert in that field, is going to help us kind of go around how we can make our goals and stay consistent throughout the year. So I'm going to ask Miranda a series of like 10 questions, which she's going to answer, and then we're going to take it from there. So question number 1, Miranda. So just to get to know you a little bit more, tell us a bit about yourself and one interesting fact about you that most people don't know.
Okay, well, my name is Miranda. I'm originally from Canada. 10 years ago, we decided to move from the cold winters to Panama. So we lived in Panama for just about 10 years. We packed up our house, we sold our businesses, we packed up our small children, and we moved to Panama on just a hope and a dream.
Ooh, exciting.
So we were in Panama for about 10 years, and now we live in Zambia, where our adventure continues.
Adventure continues, I like it.
We've been in Zambia, I can't believe it's almost been a year.
Yeah.
So we've been in Zambia almost a year now. I feel very fortunate, very blessed to be able to continue my health and wellness and fitness and bring it to the community here in Zambia. So I'm thankful for that. Interesting about me, I mean, this is tricky. I can't think of anything that's super, I mean, all of that is interesting, right?
Very interesting, yeah, definitely. I'm sure we'll learn more as we go along.
Yeah, I think maybe what I used to say when we lived in Panama is that I lived in Panama for almost 10 years and I never visited the Panama Canal. So I think that's interesting. I mean, I drove past it, but I never actually visited it.
So next time you're back in Panama, that's going to be like your number one.
I know, because it's one of the greatest, it's one of the wonders of the world, right?
Oh, sure.
And I was
didn't know that.
Yeah, we lived there for 10 years and I didn't experience it. So now that I'm in Zambia, I'm going to see the Victoria Falls.
There you go.
Because I'm not going to leave Zambia and say, I lived in Zambia, but never visited Victoria Falls.
I think when you're in a place, you kind of think you'll be there forever and take it for granted and then
have no regrets.
That's very interesting, yeah. Okay, thank you. So question number 2 is, what's your life mantra? Do you have a quote or saying that you kind of go by?
Good question. I think it's to keep it simple, I think would be what I would tell people is my mantra. Simple doesn't always mean easy, but not to overcomplicate things and to keep it simple.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, thank you. Alrighty, question number 3. So what advice would you give to someone that's looking to start out on their fitness journey? As someone that's been doing this for over 10 years, I'm sure you've encountered all kinds of people from like extremely fit to moderately fit to just kind of starting out. So what advice would you give someone that hasn't had any history of working out and just wants to get started and live healthier?
I would say to find something that you love, something that you enjoy. Don't look at exercise and fitness as something you have to do. You need to find a why, and most people when they come to wanting to come to a workout class or start a workout regime, they have a why.
Yeah.
So you need to know what your why is, and you need to hone in on that. So sometimes it's I want more energy. I want to live longer for my kids. It's, getting in on that. What will happen once you have more energy? How will you feel once you experienced your goals to be there for your children? But more importantly, finding something you enjoy, finding something that you will continue to do consistently. Because if it's just the newest fad and it's something you really hate and you think you need to run and train for a 10K because your friends are, if you don't want to run, you're not going to stick to it. Maybe you like working out in the comfort of your own home, which there's tons of apps available for that. I mean, YouTube, tons of free workout classes,
definitely,
right? But say you're looking for camaraderie, you're looking for friendship, you're looking to smile and have a good time, and you want to work out and get fit while having fun. Maybe go and try a Zumba class. Maybe you want to build strength. Maybe you want to work on your balance or your coordination. Maybe you want to try yoga. Finding something you enjoy and doing that, not making it a chore.
I see, I like that. Sorry, just building up on that. Have you always kind of been like into fitness? Have you always worked out? Have you played team sports in the past?
Yeah, I wasn't much into sports as a child, but I did dance growing up. So jazz, tap, ballet, and I did that competitively until my early teens.
Oh, okay.
And then I think part of me really missed that.
I see.
And you sort of chase that. And the next thing for me was fitness. I just kind of fell into it, and the way it made me feel. And I would describe myself as the most extroverted introvert. So I would say like I'm an introverted person. Yeah. But at the front of a class, I'm
completely.
You know,
I would just never thought you'd be introverted. Yeah.
You just come. I just come out of my shell.
I see.
And I love the way it makes me feel. I love how, you know, you can move to a new place like Zambia, where I don't fit in. Right. Like I don't think there's any other North Americans here. Right. But yet I will offer a class and I'll have 10 people come, and one person in the class, they're each from a different group here. So they all come together. So it's almost like you're this band of like misfits who want to get together, and then you build this connection and this community. And there's something so empowering about that.
I love that,
And you know, we live in a society where you're always chasing endorphins, right? Whether it's on your cell phone, whether it's from, you know, having a glass of wine, we're always chasing endorphins. And to have that natural endorphin of, you know, shaking your ass when you're working out. You know, when like a song comes on, so I might blur that out. But you know, when a song comes on, it takes you back to your teenage years when you're in the club, and like there's something that comes out of you that you're like, I remember who I am. I'm not the mom, I'm not the wife, I'm not the worker, I'm not, you know, the housekeeper, the maid, the cook, the clean, I'm not that. I'm me, and this song makes me feel powerful.
Let's go. I felt that yesterday in your class, actually.
You just come out of your shell, right? Without chasing any artificial endorphins.
I feel you. I love that. Thank you. Right. So next question. What's your view on like quick weight loss programs? I know that's a big thing now, and when you go into like Instagram or TikTok, there's all these like you can lose weight in 3 months, lose weight in 2 months, do this and you can lose weight in a month.
Right.
What's your view on that, and all these kind of like diets that people go on, or like these shakes that make you lose weight in a few months or promise to do that? Do you think it's sustainable, and what would you say about that?
I mean, listen, we're all intelligent people, okay? Coming back to the keep it simple. If it seems too good to be true, it most likely is, okay? And you will see these people advertising to you, you know, here's my before picture, here's my after picture. I did this in 12 weeks. I did this in 6 weeks from this shake, from that shake. Most of the time they're lying to you. They stole those pictures from somewhere else. Nowadays, you don't know whether it's AI or not. I'm noticing a lot of ads that are AI. At the end of the day, when it comes to fat loss, you didn't gain the weight in 14 weeks. It's not going to come off in 14 weeks. Okay?
That's a good point.
Having said that, any weight loss program can work if you can be consistent. Okay, so consistency is key. Same with your fitness journey. Same with your fat loss journey. If you can be consistent, meaning it's something that you will do day in, day out for an extended period of time, you will be consistent. Now, let's say you can be consistent for 14 miserable weeks and you can reach your fat loss goal. How was that any different than when you started 14 weeks ago? What did you learn? Are you gonna, for the rest of your life, just drink shakes, morning, lunch, you know, at dinner? Probably not. So when your real life comes back into play and you come out of that 14-week bubble of your shakes, what does your real life work look like? What does it look like when your husband wants to take you out for dinner? When the kids want to go for ice cream? When it has to be sustainable. Because if you want sustainable fat loss and you want it to become your lifestyle, fat loss takes time, and it's something that you need to do consistently over a long period of time. Think of it this way: the longer you can sustain it, the longer your results will last.
I like that. So keyword consistency. And I do find that for me personally and most people, it's difficult in the beginning, but the more you do it, it becomes like enjoyable, and you crave that, like I want to go to the gym, I want to work out, I want that release of endorphins. So consistency will get you to a place where you actually enjoy the journey. Thank you. Right. So, do you have any tips for people who want to stay consistent with their fitness goals throughout the year? So normally we make resolutions in January, and fitness might be part of that. And then probably by March or so, we kind of fall off our goals and just kind of eat whatever. Maybe work out once a week or once every 2 weeks if we're lucky.
Right.
So what would you say to someone that wants to stay consistent throughout the year?
Listen, there's a reason why the weight loss industry is $1 billion industry, and there's a reason why January is when they hit their high profit margins.
Yeah.
Everyone suffers from this, right? January is a big business month, right? Again, you have to find something you enjoy, something you can be consistent with. You also have to know your why, like we were speaking about, and you need to hone in on that. You know, for New Year's resolutions, I like to think of maybe a word for your year that you want to focus on. Maybe it's being, you know, grateful for the opportunity and the body to be able to move and better my health. Maybe it's your word is going to be consistent. Maybe your word's going to be, you know, experiment, trying new things. And then also think about, if your life was a book, what would be the title of your book? Now, the chapter you're in right now, what would that chapter be? And then the next chapter, and the next chapter. We kind of have to step back and look at the bigger picture, right? And think to yourself, the person I am in January, is this the person that I want to be? And if I'm going hardcore, am I going to be able to keep this up? And maybe you will be in January. But what happens when February rolls around? Do you enjoy what you're doing? And when February rolls around, you may not be enjoying it, and that's totally fine. But you can take a step back and be like, you know, I tried yoga, I tried Zumba, I tried boxing, I tried running. I liked this. And this is what I'm going to do.
So try out different things.
Try different things, see what you enjoy, and find something you can be consistent with, because we've all done the January challenges. We've all done them.
Always.
We've all done it.
In one right now.
So how how is this January going to be any different? So you almost need to look and think, what didn't work for me last January? What am I going to do differently?
I like that. I think that's helpful, because I'm someone that doesn't enjoy running, but I know it gives you like quick results normally. So I did join like a running club 2 years ago, and I was in it for like 3 months, and then I just didn't go back to it. And I think it's because I didn't enjoy it.
And that's it. Let me tell you something about running. I used to be a runner as well. And like I'll have people be like, okay, I need to lose weight. I'm gonna sign up for this 10K, and I'm gonna download this 10K program, and I'm gonna start running because I get really good results. Whenever I train for something, I always gain weight, and it's because you're stressing your body. Your hormone levels are off. Your cortisol levels are off. Your body is trying to make up for all this energy you're expending. So whenever I am training for something, I have to accept the fact that I'm probably going to gain some weight and gain some fat, maybe lose some muscle.
Okay.
So it's something to consider. If you're a runner and you enjoy running, a lot of people run off the crazy. It's great for your mental health. But if you're running for weight loss, just walk.
Do you think so?
Keep it simple. Just walk.
Okay.
Walking is so underrated.
Like a brisk walk, like a power walk?
Yes,
okay.
Just walk.
Okay.
Walking is excellent. It keeps your cortisol levels down, keeps your stress levels down. It keeps your hunger levels down. Okay. Just walk, people. You don't have to be running.
Wow.
Unless you want to run.
I'm going to try that. Thank you. That's very helpful. Just walk.
Just walk.
Okay, so next question. What are the benefits of having a consistent fitness regime? So if I'm to be consistent throughout the year, what are the benefits of that?
I mean, there's so many benefits to it. I mean, let's look at it in first party here. So you come to a workout class and you do the workout class, and the next day you were so sore. Okay? You were so sore, you don't think you can go back to this workout class. You don't think you can live like this. The more consistent you are with your workouts, you won't be sore anymore. You won't be sore. Same with running. If you enjoy running and you have shin splints in the beginning, the shin splints go away. Say you go to a spin class and your butt's sore from sitting on the seat. Go to spin class for a week, your butt won't be sore the second week. You need to be consistent so that you don't get that delayed onset muscle soreness. So being consistent. Because a lot of people stop because they're sore. Okay? The next thing is I mean, people exercise for so many reasons.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people's reason is for fat loss,
Yeah.
which is great. Exercise does complement fat loss,
Mm-hmm.
of course. But for me, I do it for my mood.
Mm-hmm.
I notice I'm a better person.
Yeah.
I'm a better mother.
Yeah.
I sleep better.
Mm-hmm.
I make better choices. You wake up in the morning and you choose activity.
Yeah.
You're going to make better choices for the rest of the day.
Okay.
We're going to live longer.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to fight off osteoporosis.
That part. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to age beautifully.
Yeah.
And we want to age fit.
Yes, definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
We want to still be able to travel with our kids and grandkids
right.
and be a cool grandma.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And in terms of having a consistent fitness regime, what does it do for you? You talked about mood and just kind of living longer and looking better generally, but also just kind of your like wellness, if you can speak more into that. I know what we've spoken about has already covered wellness.
Sure.
But just, yeah.
So I look at total wellness as a tier. So you and I spoke before you came here. You had mentioned the 80-20.
Yes.
The 80% is what you eat.
Yeah.
20% is your activity.
Yeah.
I prefer to look at it more as a scale. Okay. So first and foremost, most important is your sleep. That will always be most important because your sleep will set you up for the day.
Agreed.
So making sure that you can get to sleep at a proper time. So meaning that you have a healthy sleep schedule, turning off the screens, winding down, not eating too close to bedtime because that can disrupt your sleep, okay? And making sure you're getting enough sleep. If you don't have enough sleep, that's going to throw your hunger cues off. So you're going to feel more hungry. It's going to throw off your stress levels, right? And it's going to make it more difficult for you to crush your workout goals too, right? So sleep, number one.
Okay.
Number two is your NEAT, okay? So that's your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So what that is those are the things you do when you're not working out. Okay. So walking from your car to the grocery store. You know, cleaning up after dinner, picking up your kids' toys, sweeping the deck, mowing the back lawn. Those are things you do on a daily basis that you don't consider my workout. You want to increase those.
First time I'm hearing of that.
Okay. So that is going to make up the majority of the calories that you're burning. Okay.
Okay.
So parking your car farther away from the grocery store.
So more than your actual workout.
Take your brisk walk. See, I don't consider my daily walks as my workout.
Yeah.
I think for everyone, your daily walk should be a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
You need to get your daily walks in. Okay? It doesn't need to be fast. You don't need to be running. You don't need to be hiking. Just go for a walk. Make it a family event. Okay. So anything you do outside of your exercise time, when you don't press start on your watch.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the second most important. Third is your nutrition. Okay, you can never out-train a bad diet.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how much exercise you're doing.
Yeah.
If your nutrition isn't in check, you're not going to see any results that you're looking for. Okay, so nutrition is the next important thing. If fat loss is what you're looking for, you need to burn more calories than you're consuming. Calories in versus calories out. Those calories need to come from high satiating foods that are going to keep you full.
Okay.
You're not going to be able to sleep well, exercise well, be the best person you are if you're eating egg whites, chicken breasts, and broccoli all the time. You need to make sure you're getting good quality sources of protein. You're getting good quality sources of fat, and you're getting, fiber-filled carbohydrates.
Could you give us a few examples of those that you can source locally in Zambia?
Sure, eggs. I mean,
everywhere.
Okay, in North America right now, eggs are so expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone is so jealous about my eggs. I just went and bought 60 more eggs, and I go through eggs like crazy.
Yeah.
Eggs are a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Yolk and all.
I agree.
Right? You can't just be eating just the egg whites either. Eggs are a powerhouse. Okay. In Zambia as well, we're so fortunate with the lean cuts of red meat we have here. Our top sirloin, our tenderloin, beautiful, our pork loin.
Yeah.
Excellent. Chicken breast is great here too. Can't get Greek yogurt here, which still hurts me. But
can you not? I think you can in some places.
I know, I googled it and it says they don't have it in South Africa either. Like Greek yogurt is high protein.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, you can't get it. But protein powders I mix in as well with my yogurt. So protein shakes I'll have. Good quality protein shakes.
Okay.
And then lastly is your exercise.
Yeah.
Okay, so and I'm not saying exercise is not important. I'm a fitness instructor. Exercise is very important.
Yeah.
Exercise is what's going to build the physique that you are looking for.
Yeah.
You need to lift some weights. Ladies, we cannot be scared about lifting weights. You are not going to get too big. You're not going to get bulked up. Show me one person lifting weights who feels too big. You're not going to get too big. Oftentimes we have a sweater over our muscles, which is where our fat loss is going to come in. So exercise is a complement to all of the things that we spoke about. Exercise is going to round it off for your mental health, for you want to tone yourself. Yeah. Tone is the word they use. You want to build muscle. And if you keep your protein up, we want to aim for about 1 gram of protein per ideal body weight that you're looking for. If you can keep that protein goal, you will build muscle while you're losing fat.
So exercise kind of like more of icing on the cake?
Yes, exercise is going to round everything together. Okay, exercise is going to bring it all together. It's going to be the finishing touch. You can download any food tracker.
And there's lots.
And if people don't like tracking food, I'm not saying you have to track food every single day. Track your food to get an idea of what your day looks like. How much protein you're consuming, how much fiber you're consuming, very important as women as well, for colon health, for gut health. So just have a look, and it might just open your eyes to what you are or you're not doing. And then set your basis meals. What are some meals that you enjoy that you know checks all your targets? And then just repeat them. Right? And then make sure you have times where you enjoy yourself. Allow yourself the things that you enjoy. But plan them. You know, look for quality items. If you want to go for ice cream at with your kids, make sure you're getting the best ice cream. And it's a memory making moment. You're not just eating ice cream because you're tired at the end of the day, right? So just making healthy choices, but making sure you're fitting in those treats along the way.
Just now you spoke about gut health, and I think that's a big thing for women, especially as we grow older. I think I can notice kind of the difference with when I was in my 20s and now in my early 30s. So when it comes to gut health, as a nutrition expert as well, what kind of advice would you give to women of how to take better care of our guts and to not have trouble with, our gut health?
Yes, great question. So generally in our regular diet, we do not get enough fiber. We do not get enough. We probably get maybe anywhere from 5 to 10 grams of fiber, which we should be aiming for 25, 30 grams of fiber. That's right.
Hectic, okay.
So a good healthy gut microbiome is introducing foods that are different and different varieties, different vegetables, different fruits, different meats, probiotics and prebiotics. So yogurt. You can also get tablet forms of pre and probiotics. Fermented foods like sauerkraut. You can ferment foods at home. Your gut health loves that. The gut bacteria thrives and lives off of that.
That's interesting, right?
But fiber is really important, making sure you're getting enough fiber in your diet. And that's where it takes downloading MyFitnessPal, free download. Have a look at what you're eating. Go and see how much fiber you're consuming in a day. Maybe you need to up your apples, right? Keeping the skin on your fruit. Maybe you need to add in more butternut squash, maybe instead of having the white potato. So just making a few swaps to keep your body regular and to keep our colons happy and healthy.
That's helpful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right. So you run fitness classes for us here in Solely, pretty much like Monday to Friday. Almost throughout the year.
Yes, as much as I can.
As much as you can, So I wanted to find out that there definitely should be days, I think, where you don't feel like going for a class. What do you do in those days where you don't feel like running a class, but there's a class scheduled on that day?
There's really not a time where I don't want to teach one of my classes.
Really?
No, honestly, I love what I do, and I feel
I love that.
I feel good at what I do. I think more than anything, I'm worried people are going to get sick of me.
Really?
When I take breaks, right now we're on a bit of a break because everyone's away for the holidays. I'm I gotta take a break because people are gonna get sick of me. But there will be times, say I've taught classes all week, and then Friday I know I have a really tough class. I might be sore.
I see.
My body might be giving me some signs that maybe I'd overtrained a bit. Maybe I'll have trouble falling asleep. Maybe I'll have a restless sleep. Maybe my resting heart rate will be a little elevated. So there are times where I'm feeling a little tired, where I'm like, I could take a rest day today. But knowing that I have people there that I'm accountable to shakes me out of it, and I go and I show up with a smile on my face, and you'll never regret a workout.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, you'll never regret it. And even when I fell pregnant with my third child, I had morning sickness. I felt so sick. And I was teaching 11 fitness classes a week. Most were spin classes on the bike.
In a week?
Yeah, and I would crawl myself to my spin class because I felt so nauseous. And as soon as I started riding, I felt better. So there's things that you might think, I can't work out today, I maybe have a bit of a headache, or I can't work out today, it's the first day of my period or my cycle, or I can't work out today, I don't feel well, But as soon as you move your body and the blood starts pumping through you, that might just be what fixes it. And I'm not saying don't listen to your body. Rest days are as important as your exercise days. But I think you need to be honest with yourself.
Interesting.
Right? And I'll never regret going and showing up for people, and if I can make a difference in one person's life on that one day, because you never know what anyone's going through. Maybe they really needed that yoga session today. Maybe they needed that workout class. So no, I never really want to cancel. I love it. And I'm very fortunate that I found something that I do love. So
okay, we're lucky to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
So is that your why? Like the people that you're serving?
100%.
Part of your why?
100%.
Okay.
Like coming here and being able to offer my service to our community is what keeps me me. We need to have something that's us. And and if for you can find that in health and wellness and finding something you're passionate for, if you can find yourself by putting yourself first for even an hour a day, or pressing play for half an hour on that workout, or coming to a workout and seeing other people who also had to rush their kids out the door, maybe had a stressful weekend, maybe they had a fight with their husband in the morning, maybe they have all these things on their to-do list. For that 1 hour, you're putting yourself first, which you can't drink from an empty cup. You need to fill your cup so that you can give to others.
Or to other people. I like that. Thank you. And one thing that I picked up from what you just said is just how you are accountable to other people. I think when it comes to fitness, it also helps to have an accountability partner to help you stay consistent. During times where I have not felt like going to the gym, if I do have someone that I'm going to the gym with, it does help knowing that I'm depending on 100%. Someone to go with. Accountability
is huge, and really oftentimes it's the missing key to anyone's wellness journey is accountability and support. So find your support system, and maybe you're in a phase where you're not ready to open up to people, and you don't have to be that. You can work at it on your own, but you can find people who have the same interests, who have the same goals. There's so many online groups now, there's so many fitness groups, and not being scared and just to try and know that it's a safe space of people that want similar things that you want.
Okay, thank you. So second last question. I think you already answered part of it, was about the 80-20 rule and how we've usually been told like 80% is to do with nutrition and 20% is more fitness with regards to our health and how we want our bodies to look. You spoke already about that, but do you actually believe in the 80-20 rule?
Like I said, I don't look at it as 80-20 because I think it minimizes it. There's so much more, there's more to it. Like I think sleep comes above all of it. Sleep and then getting just your movement up throughout the day, I think is really important. And then your nutrition. And then rounding it off with your exercise.
So maybe we shouldn't look at it so much about the numbers, like the 80-20, but just kind of
and I think 80-20, I think so. And I think 80-20 applies more to 80% reaching the goals that you have for yourself, food and wellness wise, and then 20% allowing yourself some leeway, some flexibility.
That's a
there.
Good perspective.
Not having to be 100% what you would think is perfect all the time. Having it doesn't matter what I do all the time. Right? It matters what I do most of the time, which would be 80%.
I get you. Okay, that's a good way to look at it. Thank you. And then to end off, more of a fun question, not fitness related, but what would your ideal holiday look like?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have 3 children, and they're all spread apart. They're all 4 years apart. So I have a teenage boy, I have a 10-year-old girl, and I have a younger daughter as well. And
5.
Yeah, 6.
Oh, she's 6 now.
Yeah, she's 6. Yeah, we like going to Disney
Yeah.
World, and
Yeah.
we like Disney World because it allows us to connect as a family, but also there's something for all of us there.
I see.
There's something for adults, there's
Yeah.
something for kids, there's something for teenagers.
Oh, cool.
We enjoy Disney World. And
Oh,
you
I
know,
love that.
most people probably say beach vacation. We
Yeah.
lived in Panama for 10 years. We were living the beach life. So for us, Disney World was always
Yeah.
a wonderful holiday for us as a family.
Oh, nice. Look forward to going to Disney World one day.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fun.
sounds like fun. Thank you very much, Miranda.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming to our channel and yes, all the information you've shared with us.
Yes.
Very helpful. Yeah, so please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you for everything and for today.
you.
And all the best in your 2025 fitness goals. Miranda's given us lots of helpful tips to go ahead and enjoy the year. So please do try to stay consistent. Get an accountability partner if you can. Find something that you enjoy, and most importantly, find your why. Why are you doing what you're doing, and why are you trying to stay fit? And that will help you stay consistent throughout the year and throughout your life as well. So thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And see you in the next one.
Yes.
Bye.
And you can find me on Instagram
Yes.
at Miranda_moves. Feel
Yes.
free to reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions. Best of luck to all of you in 2025.
There you
And
go.
Thank you, Grace.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.